Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you why the Chase Sapphire Preferred is 189% better than the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I've been flight hacking for the past 5 years and I have more than 11 credit cards and 2.4 million airline miles on my account. And watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to share with you some of the benefits of the CSP that helped avert a travel disaster. My name is Andrew Wise and I'm with Life Tailored, and we teach you how to travel the world for free using airline miles and credit card hacks. If you want to get notified about the best sign-up bonuses and flight hacks, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. And if you're on the gram and you want to see how far points can take you, then follow me on Instagram at Life Tailored. Okay, let's get started with the new Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Preferred itself came out about 9 years ago, but this past year, they released a brand new sign-up bonus that's frankly fantastic. So first, let's run through the details of the credit card. So the credit card itself earns 2x points on travel and dining, 1x point on everything else. But this new sign-up bonus gives you 60,000 points after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. This is a big change from the old sign-up bonus. Before, the sign-up bonus was only $50K, and what they used to do is they used to waive the annual fee for the first year. Now they're no longer waiving it. But before we get into the annual fee, let's talk about what those 60,000 points are worth. So in terms of points, if you're redeeming your points for cashback, they're going to be worth 1 cent each. So 60,000 points equates to $600. With the CSP, if you want to redeem those points for travel using the Ultimate Rewards platform, you're going to get 1.25 cents each, which gives you $750 in travel value. Now, if you want to transfer those points to airline partners like United or Singapore Airlines, you're going to get 2 cents or possibly 8 cents per point, giving us a value of $1,200. So if you learn how to maximize your points, you can take your 60,000 points and either redeem for $600 or $1,200 in travel redemption. Real quick, let me know down below in the comments, are you more interested in collecting credit cards for cash back or for travel? Okay, now let's break down the old 50K sign-up bonus versus the new 60K sign-up bonus and how it actually stacks up. So the old sign-up bonus from the Chase Sapphire Preferred was 50,000 bonus points after 4,000 in spend, and they waived the annual fee of $95 in the first year. The new one is 60,000 points after that same 4K over 3 months, but you pay that $95 annual fee. Okay, so if we're breaking down the two sign-up bonuses, when we're looking at 50,000 points without paying that annual fee in the first year, that's going to be equivalent to $500 in cash. And if you're comparing that to the 60,000, which is worth $600 in cash, that's going to be a $100 difference between these two different sign-up bonuses. And since we're paying $95 for that annual fee, the net benefit is the new 60K bonus is worth $5 more than the old bonus. Now, if we're talking about actually redeeming those points for travel, this is where it gets interesting, and this is where this new bonus really becomes a great deal. So with the old bonus, we're getting $1,000 in travel cash back at 2 cents a piece. But for the new bonus, we're getting $1,200 in travel rewards. That's a $200 difference when redeeming for travel, and if we're paying the $95 annual fee, it turns out to be a $105 net benefit. So we're either getting $100 with the old bonus or $105 with the new bonus. And where this really comes into play is if we're getting more than 2 cents per point, say we're getting 5 cents per point, that's where these points really come into value. So if we're getting 5 cents per point, we're gonna get 3,000 points in travel benefit with the 60K bonus, or with the 50K bonus, we're getting $2,500 in travel benefit, and that's a difference of $500. So comparing $500 to $100 with the old 50K bonus. Okay, so let's break down the old 50K bonus versus the new 60K bonus. So if we're redeeming straight up for cash back, we're gonna get $600 with the 60K or $500 with the 50K. The net cost after annual fee is gonna be $100 with the old 50K bonus, and it's gonna be $105 with the new 60K paying that annual fee. So not that big of a difference. However, if we're redeeming for points, that's where it really starts to add up. If we get 2 cents for redeeming for travel, it's going to be a difference of $1,200 for the new bonus or $1,000. That's $200 in travel benefit you're getting. If you net that out, that's $105 overall. Now, if we're redeeming those points for flights like Singapore Suites class, we're gonna get 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 cents per point. That's where it really gets a huge benefit. So say for example, we're gonna redeem our points for 5 cents towards travel. That's gonna be $3,000 in travel with the 60,000 point benefit and $2,500 in travel with the 50,000 point benefit. That's going to be $500 in additional benefits you're getting, and only paying that $95 annual fee, it's going to be $405 in savings. That's why this new 60K sign-up bonus is a fantastic deal you've got to jump on right now. So beyond this new 60K sign-up bonus, let's actually break down how the Chase Sapphire Preferred stacks up to the Chase Sapphire Reserve and why it's 189% better. There's a new metric I'm introducing. It's the break-even point. Basically what this means is, if you sign up for the card, get the sign-up bonus, and pay the annual fee, how long does it take for that sign-up bonus to come equal with the annual fee for paying over those years? So if we're getting straight up $600 in cash back on 60,000 points, that's $600. And if we pay an annual fee of $95, how long is it going to take to match that? It's going to be 6.3 years. And that's basically the break even for the Chase Sapphire Preferred if we're getting cash back. It's going to be 12.6 years if we redeem for travel at 2 cents a point. Now, let's compare this to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which earns 3x points on travel and dining, but carries a $450 annual fee, plus it's got a $300 travel credit, bringing it down to $150. So let's assume you spend $300 in additional travel and you bring your annual fee down to $150. Currently, the Chase Sapphire Reserve has a 50K sign-up bonus. So if we look at those 50K points, redeeming them for cash back, that's $500. With a $150 annual fee, the break-even point for the Chase Sapphire Reserve is just 3.33 years. Or if we're redeeming for travel at 2 cents each, that's 6.66 years. So comparing the two break-even points, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is 6.3 and the Chase Sapphire Reserve is 3.33. That's 189% better for the CSP. So when we compare apples to apples in terms of annual fee and sign-up bonuses, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is a fantastic card. A lot of you guys out there aren't spending tens of thousands of dollars on travel and dining every year, so it just doesn't make sense to get that Chase Sapphire Reserve. For the everyday consumer, and especially for people upgrading from a Chase Freedom card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is still a fantastic card, and I'm almost reevaluating my perspective on this card. So if you check out one of the videos I did a couple months ago, I was talking about how the Chase Sapphire Reserve was the best credit card out there. And now with this new information about this break-even metric, I'm kind of rethinking that thought. And this reminds me of an article I read on Jeff Bezos, or Bezos. What he said is, the smartest people are often the people that get things wrong the most times. And what he meant by this is, when you get something wrong, it means that you're evaluating new information and changing your opinion and admitting that what you thought before is now no longer accurate. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing an about face and saying, hey, listen, the Chase Sapphire Reserve I used to think was the best card out there. Now that I'm doing this new break-even analysis, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is an awesome option. Did I say Chase Sapphire Reserve is the best or Preferred? Anyway, the CSP, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, is an amazing card. It should be up there in one of your top 4 cards. If you don't have the Reserve, the CSP is the card to get. So I was wrong, sorry. I'm gonna revise that video. Anyway, in future videos, I'll probably admit I was wrong here once I get new information. But before you guys pause this video to go sign up for the CSP, make sure to use the links down below or on our website. We get a referral fee for every time you sign up, and it helps support the channel, it helps produce more videos, it helps me answer any of your questions, and I thank you guys in advance. Okay, but now let's talk about the hidden benefits of the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So first of all, they offer trip delay reimbursement up to $500 per ticket. Now last night, Wei went to Boston for a day trip. She had meetings over there and she flew out at 9 a.m., was scheduled to fly home at 5 p.m. And either due to weather or a helicopter crashing on the roof of a building in Midtown Manhattan, her flight got delayed and then finally canceled and bumped to the next day. So she was stuck in Boston and was gonna have to sleep the night there without her toiletries, clothes, or pretty much anything, because she just flew with her laptop. Now how this benefit works is, if your flight is delayed by more than 12 hours or you're required to have an overnight stay in your location, you qualify for this trip delay reimbursement. And basically what it does is it covers you and your family for however many tickets you have, up to $500 per ticket. So if it's 2 of you, you're gonna get $1,000, which you can spend on meals, lodging, and transportation. So if White had to stay in Boston, she could take a taxi to the hotel in Boston, order a nice fancy meal, spend up to that $500 limit, and as long as she keeps all the receipts and calls up Chase and notifies that their trip was delayed, everything gets taken care of. You just talk to the resolution center and you're covered. This is an amazing benefit. Most people overlook this sort of thing when they're comparing credit cards, but the CSP has this baked in. For a $95 annual fee, you're getting up to thousands of dollars in trip delay reimbursement. There's nothing worse than being stuck at the airport, which is already a terrible experience, than to know that I'm gonna have to also shell out for a hotel and lodging and food and all this sort of stuff. And also maybe toiletries since she didn't have anything. But your credit card, your CSP has your back. This is why I love this card and why I love these Chase sort of products. So also, the CSP has baggage delay insurance up to $500 per trip. So this past Christmas, Wei and I went down to St. Bart. It was an amazing island. We had an amazing time. To get there, you either take a ferry or a flight onto St. Bart from St. Martin. And then on the way back, we booked our flight. We had about 2 hours difference between our flight to St. Martin and our flight from St. Martin back to Newark. But of course, due to the weather or something, our flight got delayed. We landed in St. Martin. Our flight already took off, it was gone. And apparently they put my luggage on the flight to Newark. So we were stuck in St. Martin with no luggage, had to stay overnight and book the next flight out the next morning. You know, this sucks, it's terrible, it was like a disaster. But thankfully the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is what I use to book those flights, and also this Chase Sapphire Preferred, have this baggage delay and reimbursement. So how it works is if your baggage has been delayed by up to 6 hours, you get $100 per day, up to $500. So what you need to do is go to the baggage claim carousel, go to the little ticket desk and say, hey, you guys lost my bags. They'll give you a little form, you fill out the form, you call up Chase, you say, hey Chase, my bags are lost. They say, okay, we'll keep all your receipts. We're gonna cover you $100 per day on these certain categories. They'll cover essentials like toiletries, contact lenses, clothing, any sort of thing you need that would have been in your baggage that you can get reimbursed. Save all the receipts, submit them to the claim center, and you're gonna get $100 per day up to 5 days. This is by no means an ideal scenario, anything you should want to plan for, but if you're screwed, if you're stuck in a country like Japan, somewhere where most people speak English, this is a fantastic benefit, and it's covered in the CSP. Main thing to remember is when you're booking any flight, always use your Chase Sapphire Preferred so you get this coverage. If you book with another card or pay in cash for some reason, you're not covered. So let me know down in the comments, guys, have you ever used either of these benefits? Are there any other hidden benefits you love about these cards that you'd love me to highlight, or just tell your own story? I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know down below. I, of course, reply to every single comment, so I'll be checking those out soon. Now, finally, one of the kind of hidden benefits of the CSP that people often overlook is the ability to transfer to transfer partners. So if you have a Chase Freedom card or the Chase Freedom Unlimited, that's considered a Tier 1 card, and any points you redeem are only redeemable for 1 cent each for cash back. Now, if you have a Tier 2 card like the CSP or the CSR or any of the Chase Inc. business cards, that allows you to unlock transfer partners like United, Hyatt, Singapore Airlines. So considering the CSR, which comes with a $450 annual fee, unlocks this benefit, as does the Chase Inc. business cards, which often don't apply to consumers and their benefits, the CSP is one of the best ways to unlock those transfer partners as a Tier 2 card. The $95 annual fee has a break-even point of 6.33 or 12.6 years, so you're really going to get a ton of value out of this, even if you aren't spending 2x on your travel and dining, and instead you're maxing out 5x on those Chase Freedom bonus categories. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you appreciated it and want to see more videos like it, smash the like button down below or gently click on it if you're a little more fancy. And if you want to learn how to book amazing flights using those 60K bonus points, then watch this video coming up. I've got a whole playlist of flight hacks and how to redeem points for Singapore Suites class, where you get a private bed in the sky, and all sorts of amazing adventures you can take all over the world. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. I've got a new video coming out this Monday. You guys are gonna love it. It's an answer to one of the questions you guys put down in the comments. And of course, follow me on Instagram @LifeTailored. All right, see you guys on Monday.